Hi, welcome back. We are doing a clean out the pantry kind of moment here. We get these cans.
Well, this is the story. So
let's hear it.
We kind of, so last summer, there was a lot of talk about, oh, there's going to be all these supply chain shortages. You're not going to be able to find anything that you want. Which is true. That is true. Go to Walmart and tell me you can find everything you want. But I made the mistake of following some preppers on YouTube and Instagram, and I do think that what they do is very smart, and they will definitely be the ones to be prepared when shit does truly hit the fan. But I did kind of listen to them a little more than I probably should have. A lot of them are not rooted in reality. And so anyway, I told him, I was like, we have to start getting things we have to be prepared if we can't find our favorite spaghetti sauce. We need to be able to make it. So, not last summer, but the summer before, we had a tomato plant in the front yard.
The only year that we've gotten tomato plants to grow. We've tried every year.
And we had so many tomatoes, and it was amazing. I love tomatoes, so for me, and TJ loves tomatoes too. And we made a lot of our own spaghetti sauce. This is so weird. Hi, here's my head. We made a lot of spaghetti sauce, so we kind of, he kind of perfected the recipe on that. And so I was like, we'll just make our own spaghetti sauce. It's really not hard. Our own pizza sauce. And you can really do this with anything. You can do it with canned peeled tomatoes and make your own.
Yep.
Anyway, so I had got these things in our pantry, and they've kind of just been sitting there because we haven't had to, luckily there hasn't been spaghetti sauce shortage, and we eat a lot of pasta sauce in our house. You already know we use it for our pizzas. Mm-hmm. So I was at the store, and they had these little Nan rounds on the clearance rack at Walmart, and I was like, you know what? Let's use the tomatoes and stuff that we have in the pantry. Let's make some individual pizzas. Let's freeze them up, and there'll be more of our freezer meals to have, on the weekends or for a quick dinner, whatever. So we decided to do that tonight, and he is making our pasta sauce. There's no recipe. Apparently, it's with your heart, I suppose.
It is. It's with your heart. But like you said, we have done this with tomatoes, which will then boil and skin and
bake
and all that goodness. We're going straight for the can, for the easy right now, and that's really is using our storage, and it was easy.
Yep.
So I've got 2 cans of diced tomatoes with their juice, 1 can of tomato paste to thicken it up. I'm gonna add sugar. I'm doing about a tablespoon, but that's gonna be to taste later on.
When you make your own pasta, spaghetti, whatever, pizza sauce, you do have to, it is very organic. You have to taste it. It is, even if it's this with convenience ingredients, canned tomatoes, whatever, it's still going to be really good, but you do have to it's definitely to your taste. So you need to taste it throughout.
Yep. I'm adding just the Italian seasoning. We picked this up, I think, for a chicken meal, one of our freezer meals. So again, we're just utilizing something we already had.
It's Dollar Tree seasoning, which I will tell you right now, the seasonings at Dollar Tree just as good as McCormick from Walmart or Smith's or wherever. They are literally the exact same ingredients for a fraction of the cost. So don't sleep on the dollar store, okay?
Nope. I'm gonna blend this up, taste it. We're gonna do either add more tomatoes for less runny, or add more tomatoes for more runny, or more paste for less runny, depending on how you prefer your sauce. And then we'll just continue to taste the seasonings until it's how we want it to go. Alright, now we're in the test and perfect stage. Our favorite seasonings, we got some onion powder. The Italian seasoning, of course, which you can add more or less. Well, you can't add less, let's be real. But the red pepper flakes, garlic salt.
Red pepper flakes sparingly, but we need a little bit of heat.
Oh, and I dropped it in the lid of the sauce. But, like I said, let your ancestors speak to you and tell you. And if you don't have Italian ancestors, then
you don't have Italian ancestors.
I don't have Italian ancestors. See if you can borrow somebody's for a minute.
You know what? I'm sure somebody in your family or your household and their family made really good tomato sauce at some point in their life. And they're trying to speak to you, so let them speak to you.
All right, we blended everything up. Those measurements were pretty good. Our family, like we talked about, really likes garlic, so here comes our garlic again. And I'm going to add this in. We also found a tomato paste that was seasoned with garlic.
Basil and oregano.
Yep.
Which I've never seen seasoned tomato paste before, but it actually was, they had that one or reduced sodium plain because, like, you know, you can't find everything you want at the store anymore. So anyway, that one sounded good, so we got it.
Got it. And I'm just going to, now that I've added in the garlic, I'm just going to blend that up so it's all in together. And then we're going to build some pizzas.
Now we're making the actual pizzas. And we're using our pans that we got from Carl's. Gosh, how long ago was that? A couple weeks ago?
Yeah, at least a week.
Are delicious. I wish you all could taste this, but you can't, so just look at it. And just spoon in some sauce on. I don't love a lot of sauce, so I hope everyone in this house is okay with me just doing whatever I want. And then we're just gonna do, what should we do? Some half cheese and pep, or should we do all pepperoni?
Half cheese, half pep. Yeah.
So our plan is to do like we did with the other frozen pizzas we made, and wrap them in plastic after all the toppings are on, and then wrap them in foil. And I just cleared some space in the freezer downstairs. We had a freezer meal tonight, actually, that emptied some space out. We had our teriyaki chicken tonight. It was actually pretty good. I liked it.
Me too.
So we eat pizza a lot in this house because, well, it's easy. It's typically cheap when you make it yourself. And it is one of TJ's favorite foods. So it's very popular in this house.
You can see too, though, like these naan breads look exactly like little mini Lunchables.
And the naan breads from the bakery is so good. So when you can get them on clearance, get them on clearance. They freeze fine. If you don't want them immediately, they freeze great. So don't worry about that. So we're gonna throw on whatever cheese I had in the fridge. Even though we do like Colby Jack, I don't love it on pizza. I prefer mozzarella on pizza. So you do you, y'all. Do your own, whatever you like, whatever those in your household will eat. I don't know if y'all have picky pants people like I do, but so.
And then we're just gonna do just the same as we did before with the pizzas that we shared already, where we're going to just wrap them, freeze them, and cook them another day.
Yeah.
But
I'm trying to think what we have this week. These could very well be dinner tomorrow. We don't know.
Right.
This week.
The only difference is we don't have to pre-cook the crust with these ones. The bread's already done. So it literally, the prep time and the cooking time for this dinner, whenever we decide to have it, is going to be taking off the foil and heating it till the cheese melts.
Yep. If I ever get the cheese open.
We were able to sauce 12 small pizzas, and with 2 cans of tomatoes and 1 can of paste, we have enough left over to make either a couple more pizzas or a spaghetti dinner. Oh no.
It's not as pretty as you would like it to be. Please don't burn yourself.